Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and today I'm doing a 90-day update. Well, this one is a lot over 90 days, but I am catching up on my 90-day updates. But this update is on the Everlane accessories box from Helpsy stores. So if you want to see what I've sold out of this box so far, definitely stick around. So this one was on my content calendar for January, well, like early January. And then I had so many boxes come in, like new boxes, that I had to put all of my updates on the back burner so that I could do the unboxing videos. I like to prioritize those because, you know, if you're making decisions for your reseller business and some new box drops, you want to see it ahead of the, you want to see it when it first comes out or as soon as possible. So all of my 90-day updates kind of went on the back burner for January, but they are coming back in February and March as I'm slowing down my ordering. I'm preparing to do a maternity leave, and I don't expect to do a lot of unboxings during March and April. My baby's due early March. So there'll be probably a lot of 90-day updates pre-recorded as I, take a little bit of time off with my newborn. So this one is well overdue though, so we're going to do this one now. So if you like reseller content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I've got a lot of 90-day updates coming up, a few more unboxings, and hit that like button if you could. That definitely helps out the channel. And let me know if you ordered this and if you had similar results, or if you did different than I did. I would definitely love to hear your results as well. So this box, I ordered it at the end of summer, and it had been sitting on the Helpsy website for months. And I think the reason is that it was so expensive for for an accessory box. My cost for the box was $442, or that comes to $11 a piece, which is a lot for accessories, depending what the accessories are. And in the photos on the listing, there were a lot of like scarves and gloves, which if they're cashmere or wool can actually be worth $11 a piece. But it was like summer and I wasn't really like ready to start doing winter stuff. And then, I'm like, well, how am I going to sell this stuff in 90 days if I'm buying a bunch of wool gloves in like May or June, right? So I waited until August to purchase this box, hoping that I could catch like the Black Friday shoppers, the holiday shoppers before the 90 days, and then do the update then. So that's why I had planned to do this one early January, and then things got away from me a little bit. So we're a little over 90 days, but I want to give you an update on this box. So I told you my cost per piece was $11.05 or $442 for the box. As of right now, and I'll link the original video down below if you want to watch the original unboxing, so you can see exactly what came in the box. But there were 3 items I did not list. Well, there was one item I did not list because it wasn't listable. It was a scarf, but it was like, it had no tags, no nothing. I couldn't tell what brand it was, what the fabric content was. It was just like a random scarf in the box, so I didn't list that. And then there was another scarf that was merino wool and a pair of gloves that I gifted to our nanny. So our nanny back in November, she moved away. She moved to New York City. And she, living in Atlanta, had never lived through a northern winter, and she didn't have gloves and stuff. So when she left, I gifted her the scarf and gloves, which at that point had been sitting for a few months and hadn't sold anyway. So, that was on me. I kind of bought them from myself to gift to her. they were fine, and they were listed for a while, and then I just pulled them down and gave them to her. But anyway, everything else was listable. So as of right now, I have sold 21 items and I still have 16 left. So what I'll do is I'll run through what sold from lowest sale price to highest sale price. At the end, I'll show you what I have left, and then I'll run down the numbers of exactly how much profit I made, and I'll re-rate the box, based on my actual results if I would buy this one again. All right, so starting with the lowest sale price items, we had the nylon baseball cap in black. This was a Mercari sale. This was back when Mercari was not taking any fees, so I sold it for $14. But I got the entire $14. So at $11 per piece, this one, it was a nylon baseball cap. It wasn't wool. It wasn't cashmere. I was not expecting to get more for it. It was definitely one of the more lower valuable things in the box. Then there was the felted merino beanie hat. This was new without tag. It did sell on Poshmark. It took until November to sell it. In fact, I think this was a Black Friday weekend sale. But it sold for $19 on Poshmark. So I made a little bit of profit on this one, but not a ton. And that's okay with me. Again, it was new without tag, and it had already been close to 90 days on that one. There was the organic cotton hat in off-white. This was an eBay sale. This one sold in October for $19.99 plus shipping. So it didn't take as long as the rest of the stuff. It was one of the quicker items to sell. But again, for what it was, $19.99 I think was totally fair. There was the alpaca beanie in brown. This one was also new without tag. It was a $20 Poshmark sale. This one sold in October. So these hats, yeah, as the weather started to get cool, I started selling the beanie hats, which, is pretty much in line with how things go. Then there was the brushed cotton 5-panel cap in burnt sugar. And this was also an October sale, Poshmark, $20. Again, right in line with what I would expect for an item like this. There was the felted merino beanie in heathered oat. This one was new with tag, $20 eBay sale plus shipping, and this one sold in September. So this one sold in under a month. So that was a quick sale. I think somebody sent me an offer on eBay, which I accepted on that one. There was a baseball cap in black. This one was only listed a week and sold for $20 on Poshmark. But because of what it was, $20 I think was fair. There was the cashmere bandana, and this was a $25 Poshmark sale. This one sold in just about 30 days. I might have been able to get a little more for that one. I'm not going to lie. I think somebody sent me an offer that I just accepted. $25 is still a decent sale, and it had already been a month, and I probably just didn't want to risk like sitting on it. In fact, I think I had enough, like more, like there was another one of these, so it was a duplicate item anyway. So, I'm okay with a lower sale if it's quicker, usually, and that's kind of what happened here. Then I had all those belts. There was like, and I still have a lot of belts left, but the box was like, out of 40 pieces, it was like half belts. So this one was light brown. There was black, brown, and light brown, but this was the only light brown. The rest were dark brown and black. This was the light brown one. This was the first one to sell, which sold in October on eBay for $26 plus shipping. Here's a black one that sold in November for $27 on Poshmark. So that's like the going rate for the belts, pretty much. Here's another cashmere beanie in black, and this one sold in October, $27.19 plus shipping. So most likely I either was running a sale based on the odd dollar amount. I was either running a sale or I sent out offer to watchers. On eBay, I do a little bit of both. I run sales and I send offers. So that just tells me that the buyer got a discounted rate. Usually when people send me offers on eBay, it's not like an odd amount like that. It's a flat amount. It's an even amount, which these are not. Here's another belt. This one sold in October. This one was a dark brown one in a size small. This one sold in October for $27.19 as well. So again, either on sale or I sent an offer. Then there's another dark brown belt, and this one actually sold yesterday. As of the filming of this, I was just getting everything prepared to film this video, and somebody bought another belt, which it's actually been a few weeks since anybody bought anything out of this box. So I love to be able to report a sale after not getting a sale on a box for a few weeks. But this one was $29.74 on eBay plus shipping. And right now I am running a 15% off my entire closet. So that was whatever the price was with the 15% off. I didn't even get a chance to send offers to watchers. Typically on eBay, I send offers a few times a day, but this person just purchased it outright at the 15% off. Then I sold another black belt. This one was medium, a size medium, $30 on Poshmark, sold by offer. This is the only item in the entire box that sold by me sending an offer. So I think I had it listed at 33 or something. I must have, because I always send 10% off offers. So the buyer got it for 30 with the discounted shipping. I used Posher VA, and I let Posher VA send the offer, a 10% off offer after 5 minutes of someone liking the item. Usually there's more sales from the box that result from me sending offers, but that's interesting, and I didn't really realize that until just now. This was the only item that sold on Poshmark by offer. I mean, there were some eBay offers that I sent, but yeah, that's very interesting. And actually, a lot of this stuff sold on eBay, probably about half. So this was definitely an eBay heavy box, sales box, which is interesting too. Anyway, then I had another cashmere beanie in black. Again, this box had a ton of duplicate stuff. This one sold in October for $30 plus shipping on eBay. Somebody must have sent me that offer. On eBay, when it's a full price sale, it's $.99. Everything I list on eBay at $.99, $24.99, $25.99, whatever. So if it was $30, that means that somebody sent me an offer for that even amount. I'm pretty confident. Then here's another cashmere bandana. This one sold for $33.99 on eBay. That was probably my full asking price. Just looking at the dollar amount, that would make the most sense. Then I had two cashmere scarves, which were different than the bandana. These were actually scarves. There was one that sold on eBay for $36 plus shipping. This one was new without tag. And then I had another one that sold on Poshmark for $40. And this one was new with tag. Both of those sold Black Friday week. So I did have a little bit of what I suspected would happen with the holiday sales. Did seem to happen with this box. I had a lot of stuff sell in the month of November, so that was pretty good. Then I had the cashmere beanie in navy. This one sold for $40 on Poshmark in the beginning of November. And two more cashmere scarves. Both of them were black. Both of them new without tag. Both of them sold on Poshmark. One in October, one in November. Both for $40. So that was the pretty much going rate for those scarves. A little, give or take a little bit. But those were the highest sales. That's everything. There was, like I said, a lot of duplicates in this box. And, you know, it was really easy to list, but duplicates are only good if you're going to sell them, which bringing me to what I have left. Everything that was any hats or scarves, all the hats and scarves are gone. The only thing I have left at this point are belts and gloves. So there are 16 items left. 10 of them are belts. I've got 5 brown belts in mediums and larges, and I've got 6 black belts in smalls and mediums. And then I have 5 pair of the gray gloves. I haven't sold a single pair of these gloves. So I'm losing hope. We're in February. I'm losing hope on these gloves. They're just not selling, and I don't have them listed for a whole lot. This is one of those times where it's unfortunate I have so many duplicates because I haven't sold a single one, and I have 6. So all of that being said, let me give you a new rating based on my results. So ease of listing, probably I said, oh yeah, in the beginning, and you can watch the original video. I have it linked down below. Just because really it was so many duplicates and everything was very easy to list. It didn't take a ton of work to get these 40 pieces up and for sale. So from that perspective, absolutely, I will still say, oh yeah, if I said, oh yeah, before, I'll say, oh yeah, again. Quality of items, I mean, technically I also have to say, oh yeah, there was only one thing in the box that I couldn't list and everything else was listable. Quality wise, everything was new with tag, new without tag. So I have to say, oh yeah, for that as well. And then profitability in 90 days. So, okay, here's some actual numbers. There ended up being 41 pieces. Nope, 40. There were 40 pieces in the box. My cost of the box was $442. And my profit as of right now is $483. So $483 minus my initial $442 investment. I have made a whopping $41 on this box. Now, granted, I did give away one merino wool scarf. Would that have sold for $25, $30, maybe $40? Maybe. The gloves I gave my nanny were I had 7 pairs of those wool gloves that weren't selling. So now I have 6. So I don't really even consider that like potentially a sale. I have so many of them. The belts are selling somewhat. I mean, I have 10 of them left, but I, sold off another 10 almost, I think. They're sort of moving. So I think eventually I will sell all the belts. Let's just say I get $25 a piece, which is kind of the average of what I got for the ones that sold already. Maybe there's another $250, $200 after fees. But my goal with this would have been to double my money. So even if I sold every single belt for however long that might take, plus the $41 that I made already, I'm not going to double my money. There's like, I'm not in the negative, but I'm definitely like, this was an easy box to list, but it wasn't worth all the time it took to ship and share and list and everything for $41, even with the potential for another maybe $200 over the course of who even knows how long. So for all of that, I'm going to say, oh no. And it's not that this was bad stuff. This was really good quality stuff. The problem is the cost per piece was not, this box was not worth $11 per piece, maybe $3 or $4. For me to have said like, this is a really good box, I would have only wanted to pay $3 or $4 based on how much the stuff was selling for. It's just not worth $11 per item. So, will I order this again? Definitely not for $11 per piece. I should have trusted my gut. My gut said, do not order this at $11 per piece. And it sat there and sat there and sat there and sat there until finally I was like, you know what? Let's give it a try. And that was probably against my better judgment. And I am fortunate that I did not lose money on this box, but nobody wants to work to break even. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to make money. So I wouldn't put myself through this again, knowing what I know. There are way better boxes out there that I can pick from instead. So those are my results. Let me know yours if you ordered this. If you did order this, I'm sorry. You probably got a lot of the same stuff as me. seeing that there's so many duplicates in my box. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more 90-day updates. I've got them coming for you this month, I swear. They are on the way. And hit that like button on the way out. That definitely helps out the channel, lets me know you like this kind of content. And that is it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video.